Oh, we are live. Boy, oh boy, are we live. Boy, oh boy, are we live. So much to show here tonight. People, I love you guys so much, and that is why I make an effort here. Well, hey, thank you for being here. I don't know where my belt is. Oh, I just wasn't feeling it. Wasn't feeling good, but I did all the work for this wonderful draft. So I was like, you know what? We gotta do it. Gotta do it. Got a big day tomorrow. Got a big week. But yeah, here we are. 9:07. It's your boy Ryan. Here waiting for the other schlubs. Soundboard tonight. Gonna be a big topic of discussion. Big topic of discussion. Oh, there he is. There's my guy. There's my guy. My guy?
Yo,
my
I'm here.
Guy. There's my guy. I was like, I'm late, but now everybody's late.
Everybody's late.
It's all right. We got plenty of show. So much fun stuff to get to. Ryan, we got to just get going with this time for Polyester Blend Live. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, well, I'm not. Now I am. Wait, that's too early. We got to do this. People, Polyester Blend, thanks for being here. It's time to go. KTRD, home of the Polyester Blend Network, is now on the air. Welcome to another broadcast day. Polyester Blend Live streams Mondays at 8 o'clock over the internet from the Schludio in Salt Lake City, Utah. It is also simulcast from UHF station KTRD, 299 MHz frequency from Hastings Dip in Utah's West Desert. As Polyester Blend Network and KTRD starts its broadcast day, we ask you to join us as we dissect, try to understand, poke fun, and also share our love of this strange Utah existence. But before we get to the live... No. Oh, boy. Ryan, I think I just entered the age of feeling shitty all the time. You know, body, I'm just like my junk old body.
I don't want to get married ever to anyone. You understand?
And I wasn't feeling great, but I was like, no, we got to do the show. Gotta do the show. And then I was like, oh, shit.
How are you not feeling great?
I don't know. The whole body. I'm like, is the heart going out? Do I have cancer? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a general garbage body, you know? And I'm not helping it. You know what I mean? I'm not helping it.
I think it's more, I mean, yeah, I'm feeling that too, but it's more my brain. I'm like, what? Can you still feel like complete joy anymore?
I know. I mean, the whole system is on a full shutdown, Ryan. It's on a full shutdown. Actually, I'm glad you brought that up. Anyway, it's way past 9. It's time for Viagra Live. Do I feel joy, Ryan? You know what? I think I only feel joy when polyester blend begins, buddy. When polyester blend begins, that's when the joy, the last remnants of it, buddy. I'm here with my boys, with my friends. All are welcome. But Ryan, this is it. I mean, this is all I got left for joy. But speaking of joy, coming from the joyless capital of Southern California, San Diego, he is our epic man, Ryan Bradford. Are you with us?
Oh, I'm here, baby. I'm here, and I'm 1 week away from entering the realm of not being young anymore.
Well, let's be fair. That's been gone a long time ago. We forgot to do something real quick.
Oh, yeah, no, the sparkle of glint of youth has been gone long time.
I mean, but... Oh. Die on me? Sorry. No, don't die on me. I'm just about to do the thing. Oh, you fucker. Come on back. Come on back. There she is. Ryan, are we going to have a good show? If I get the shot, we are. Ah, and it went out.
It went out right as the ball was about to hit him.
It went in.
Oh, good. Oh, good. We're going to have a great show.
We're going to have a great show, Ryan. Ryan, I'm so glad to be here. You'll always be that young buck in my eye, Ryan. You'll always be that young, sweet lass. Not lass. I don't know why I said that. You'll always be that boy in my mind, Ryan. But you are, frankly, an old man. You're an old man.
I mean, let's be clear, though. Not as old as Clay Dog.
Ah!
Very old. He's a very old person.
What's the matter, Clay?
I mean, he's going to shit his pants more and more. I mean, he's an old guy. And he's got to get diaper. I mean, you know, they make... Here's what I keep thinking now, Ryan. I keep on going, you know, they make Depends for a reason. And as much as I'd like to think I would never have to use Depends, they make them for a reason. You know? And I'm like, and no shame to anyone using it. I'm just saying it's another thing you got to buy and then deal with. And I'm just saying, like, when does that happen? If it does happen. I don't know. Ugh.
Right.
Ugh. I'm telling you, Rye. You live as long as you want, as good as you live, and then, you know, I'm not opposed to those people who are like, all right, time to check out. All right, goodbye. It's like,
are you talking to all my students?
Oh, shit. Checking out? Like, no, I'm talking about librarians. Checking out library books. I'm talking about, like, look at this. Did you see this Jimmy Carter business? You know how he just celebrated his 100th birthday, right?
His hundo, yeah. He is
fucking...
Didn't he say he's trying to stay alive to vote against Trump?
Ryan, what life is this? Look at that.
Dude, that is the life.
You're
he doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't give a shit. You're saying there's kind of a beauty to it. Okay, fair enough. I'll take that.
I mean, God forbid, I don't want to live to 100.
No.
I think 80.
I might
80
not
is
make
the
it to
top.
40. I might not make it next year, Ryan. I might not.
Well, we'll see what Fremont Street has in store for us.
That's true. We are going down to Las Vegas, Nevada for this guy's 40th birthday this weekend. If anyone can make it, come on down. We're going to have a hell of a time, Ryan. Hell of a time. You're there to see... what's the show again?
It's the BFF Fest.
BFF. Now, we've talked about it before, but before you texted Steph and I, and we're like, what was it? Bright Eyes dropped out, right?
Yeah, Bright Eyes.
Right.
Not really a Bright Eyes fan.
Right. But then she said, you know who took over? The Blood Brothers. Wow. You know what I mean?
I am stoked.
Yeah.
It is such a better choice than Bright Eyes, I think.
You and I, the album Crimes, right? Blood, bro.
I think for a year that was my pizza delivering album.
That's exactly what I was telling Stephanie. I was like, I have so many memories of just enjoying the shit out of this. We're gonna probably get dinged. Now, I will say we got to think about this, Ryan, because the one thing I heard, we might get dinged more with YouTube because they didn't sign the agreement for fucking some ass cat or whatever. So we might not be getting, we might get dinged more. We have to think about that. But we'll play it a little bit. But Ryan, this. Oh, come on. I might have to go. They used to play, that's the thing we would always talk about. They used to play every fucking day in Utah. They would come through so often in the 2000s. The kids don't know.
I do remember that.
Right.
And I saw them in a basement of a VFW. I think it was VFW in Santa Cruz.
Oh,
I was
Santa
about to say
Cruz.
Santa Clara.
Not Santa Clara, buddy. Sorry to say. Ryan, I thought of you just earlier today because I saw this posted. I do not know any of these bands. Are you familiar with the band Fentanyl?
Yeah. Oh my God. Wait, there was a Fentanyl tour and a band called Mexican Coke got kicked off of it.
I'm just about to talk about this, right? I can't. So you saw this, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The singer for Eve 6 tweeted this out.
Oh, did he? Well, apparently the fucker, I mean, this happened in Salt Lake just a couple days ago. I haven't been listening to Mexican Coke or Fentanyl. I mean, talk about a tour, Ryan. Fentanyl and Mexican Coke? That's a tour. You know what I mean? That's two bands.
That's a tour.
But
I mean, this is like the era of music that we're living in.
Yeah, it's true. And it's the era of drugs we're into. Now, this fucking... I mean, there's a whole shtick with the Mexican Coke guy. He has this real or fake shotgun that he threatens the audience with, and he's got his ski mask on. Yeah, it's just he's doing a bit. Respect. Not a little aggressive for me, but it is aggressive music. Have you listened to Fentanyl or Mexican Coke, Ryan?
No.
Okay.
No. Never heard of these bands before, but I probably won't, but I enjoy the names. I enjoy that pairing.
Yes.
Fentanyl and Mexican.
It's a funny combination. It's a funny combination. You know that song? I don't know why I said. But Ryan, so the guy loses it, and he's saying the words you can't say, Ryan. He's saying all the bad words. Picture like number one bad word you don't say, says it. Number two bad word, says it. And then he's getting wasted, and God knows, professional drinkers, while entertaining, I think Polyester Blend is well documented in that. But you can't be. What are you doing? Stop. So he gets downstage. I think there's actually a video, right? It's kind of weak, so I don't even want to watch it. But I'm just saying, I saw this and I was like, God, punk and hardcore. Again, not like I'm not celebrating what he said. I'm just saying, like, still going on, still happening. And in Salt Lake makes me happy, Ryan.
Yeah.
Now you've never listened to Mexican Coke. You're telling me this. Now is it
Never
Mexican
have.
Coke like because of the sugar Coke, or are we talking? I thought it was cocaine. I thought it was like cocaine. But is it Mexican Coke like soda pop? Oh man, never. Now I'm not.
I imagine it's probably the soda.
No.
Soda
See,
pop,
I was like,
because Mexican Coke is I mean, it's a good pairing, and I think people who if you ask the band, they would probably be like, yeah, it's whatever you want it to be. But I think when you're this close to the border, when you say Mexican Coke, like 70% means the soda.
Got it. Now I'm gonna play a little bit of. Is this Fentanyl? I want Fentanyl. Oh fuck it. I can't listen to it. I'm not playing. I'm gonna go to face. Anyway, shows, buddy. Still going on in Salt Lake City. That was a little bit of point of order. We dipped into it. A little bit. We got so much to dip into, Ryan. And talking about experiences is what the topic for bullshit today, Ryan. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm trying to lead off the show with a segment called Bullshit. And it's where, frankly, we bullshit. And Ryan, the topic this week, because tomorrow I'm experiencing something new. You're experiencing something new at the end of the week. You brought up not feeling joy And this is kind of what I want to talk about. New experiences at this point in our life, right? New experiences. Tomorrow is the home opener for the Utah Hockey Club. Tomorrow night, in my life, I got season tickets. I'm going to see NHL hockey down the street from my home, Salt Lake City.
That is very exciting. I'm very excited for you.
Thank you. Speaking of joy, right? Speaking of joy. But then my body's aching. I'm like, maybe I won't make it tomorrow.
You got a seat.
I got a seat.
Well, I wasn't here last week, but the week before, Jessica and I went to see the Green Day show. They were decent seats.
Right.
We bought them months ago. 200. It was like 200 a pop. But we knew that this was like, it's around my birthday. It was around our anniversary. So I was like, let's splurge. And let me tell you, at this age, I love a good seat. I love being able to sit down.
Buddy.
I love being able to have a beer holder to hold my beer while I just sit back.
Now, last week, Ryan, I was on the second part of my series, road trip series, where I was doing the second one was back in Vegas, but this time Red Rock. But we stayed at Madonna Inn. You and I stayed there with Jessica and Steph with other friends there years ago. You remember this. But Ryan, they have this Alex Madonna Expo Center. And I had never been to this thing. And it's one of these things. Let me see if I can get a good photo of what it looked like. That's not what it looked like for me, bud. But you can kind of see it's an open hall, right? It's an open hall area. Yeah, okay, kind of like this, but picture a concert. Okay, Ryan? I'm fucking staying on my feet like a schlub the whole time. And again, should I stand? Sure, absolutely. Should be standing. But it was annoying because then a couple days later, we see Casey Musgraves at T-Mobile, second level, for like right on the edge of the second level. Steph got these great seats. So we're seeing everything. Have the beer holders. I'm close to a bar, and I'm not in it with the kids. Oh, Ryan, I was in heaven, buddy. There's no sitting business. You can't be a part of this no more. I saw that, by the way. I wanted to share the video, but I can't fucking figure it out. God damn it. Where you went and saw the Smashing Pumpkins and that kid just playing on his phone the whole time.
Oh, my God.
Man, that was so fucking ridiculous. So good. Anyway, these new experiences, Ryan, it's a whole new experience. And that's the one thing I will say about staying alive. Keep going. Is there still new experiences I never thought I would have? Now, you brought up a good point. Am I getting the same joy out of these things? I don't know. But I am getting joy. I mean, there's things to see, to behold. Like the great Jeff Merrick once said, he's like, that's what keeps you going. It's like you don't know what you might experience the next day. But Ryan, you're coming close to this 40 experience. This 40. Now, Ryan, I can vamp all day long. I'm telling you. Until you're done. If you got something to deal with it. And Clay's never going to show. And where's this guy going to be? Got a big Woodstock 99 playoffs here tonight. I got nothing. Nothing from Clay.
Nothing
yet. Anyway, Ryan, this new experience, you're having 40th for the first time. Are you pissed off? Are you angry? You going through all the emotions about it, Ryan?
No. I'm excited for my 40s, I think.
I think this is the last, I feel like you got two good ones left. You know what I mean? 40s and 50s. 60s, could be.
60s.
Could be.
I think 60s are going to be the prime decade. I think I will be retired. I will have my pension.
Yeah.
That's the money decade. I just want to live through the 60s and then whatever, 70s.
70s, whatever. As long as I'm not like this. You know what I mean? As long as I'm not fucking that in my 70s. Let's keep going. But no, the new experiences is an interesting point. I mean, because there's only so many of them left. But also, I think there's a shit ton. Because there's stuff we don't even know, brother. Don't even know. Like, if we were to take a snapshot, Ryan, 15 years ago, of just what we're seeing on the screen here, of you and I doing this show, and I'm in this room, you're in your house. It's just like, what? That's where we'll go? I think we would have been happy with it. You know what I mean? I think we would have been like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. But who knows? I mean, I don't know. Clayton, you're with us here, brother. Oh.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Talk about we're talking about this photo of fucking Jimmy Carter, by the way.
Oh, man. Hi, buddy.
Hey, bud.
100, though.
That's what it looks like to be an old Clay. Thanks for being here. We salute you, trumpets, all that stuff. We got a late
100, though. 100, still there. Still there.
Still there. Well, that's what we're talking about in bullshit, Clay. New experiences. I'm going to the Utah Hockey Club tomorrow night. Ryan.
Oh, it's exciting.
It's very exciting. Ryan turns 40 at the end of the week. Any new
40% towards Jimmy Carter.
40% towards Jimmy Carter. Very good. But like Clay, what about you? What do
You
you
look like you're about 40% on your way there to that picture. Sorry, I'm just kidding. You don't look like
I'm
that.
fucking Clay. I feel like
I look like that on the morning I got back from Vegas.
I started the show being like, yeesh, this body's starting to fall apart, Clay. I just feel like,
Yeah.
you know, just like different things are feeling. I'm like, what is this?
Certainly not as bulletproof as I once was.
Oh.
No.
And I'm not helping it. But Clay, new experiences. Have any new experience lately? Anything new?
Went to Yellowstone.
First time ever.
First time ever.
Wait, you saw the show? What season you on? Just kidding.
Oh, well, of course. But I can't. You've never been to Yellowstone, Clay.
I can't say that anymore, but before last weekend.
Now, Clay, it's one of the. It's overhyped, right? But then at the same time, you go and you're like, no, it's not overhyped. It's fucking rad. Or did you not like it? I loved it. I fucking loved it.
I loved it. It was perfect weather. Shoulder season. It was wonderful.
You fall into a geyser, Clay? Do you fall into a geyser?
I did not.
What, Clay? You didn't fall into a geyser? Now, every fucking week, I don't know why I follow the things I follow. I follow Yellowstone.
Turons of Yellowstone?
I follow Yellowstone on Reddit, Clay. And every week it's like, idiot goes too close to fucking geyser. Idiot.
There's a Instagram called Turons, like morons, Turons of Yellowstone. That shows people like, you know, trying to do selfies with buffalo and stuff like that, you know.
That's basically what it is, right? Here we go.
Yeah, stuff like that. Turon. That's a tour. That's Turon.
Do you see some buffalo though, Clay? You see some buff?
I did. I saw buffalo, elk, buffalo and elk. No bear. I saw people looking for bear. You know, there was that massive Midway geyser had that like mega eruption.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people looking for a second mega eruption. I'll tell you that.
Whoa.
Yeah, people camped out at that thing looking for mega eruptions.
Who knew?
Oh man,
That could be another.
Show me that 1995 hit Showgirls, and you'll see a mega eruption.
Hello.
Aren't you a little young for mega eruptions?
I don't know if I quite.
Can you look up Showgirls
Yes.
clip? Just kidding.
Just ruin my algorithms.
I saw that in the movie theater.
No.
You did.
Yeah, I saw Showgirls in the movie theater. It was at the theater I was working at when I was 16.
When I was
it wasn't 1990. It was 95. I guess I was
in
20.
college. Freshman
19.
in college, and I had my first access to high-speed internet, and I was learning about torrents. It was one of the first videos I downloaded. And being an edgelord freshman college, I would watch it like in my computer on with the door open in the dorms, and that's how I met one of my greatest friends. Still to this day, Steve Mucci was walking by and was like,
"Holy shit!
Are you watching Showgirls?" And I was like, "Yeah, come on in."
Wow, that's a great origin story. I didn't know that.
Come on in. You want to watch this terrible movie together?
Clay, when you were in the movie theater in 1995, 96, whenever this came out, were you guys all Paul Rubens in it in there? Little Pee Wee Herman action going on for all you guys in there?
No.
Oh, okay.
The movie was so terrible. It wasn't really
You weren't fluffing. It wasn't fluffing.
Wasn't that kind of material. You know what I'm saying?
You were like this, just asleep in the theater, Clay?
Jesus, that picture is wild.
Going from Showgirls to that.
that picture is wild.
You only get that on Polyester Blend, people. Only get that.
Well, because that's the birthday picture they released, so that was the good pick.
That was the good pick. It's me on a Saturday at 9:00 now. All right, people. We must get going. We must keep going. Anyway, new experiences. New experiences. Think about it. We got new experiences here tonight. We have not done playoffs. Woodstock 99 starts tonight. A lot to get through. We won't go through everything. We'll have a couple of rounds of this, so this is just the beginning. I also forgot to put wild card on there, so I'm going to have to do that next week anyway. But we will get through some of these here tonight. Very exciting. Check in. We're going to finish the book by the Great Polyester Blend Book Club. Get that.
I could use another week with deliverance.
21st, everybody. 21st.
I brought it down to the pool at the.
I was
Palms.
very proud of you.
I was very
Clayton.
proud. Yes, me too, Clay.
I was also poolside reading, the most ideal.
Oh, poolside reading. Can't get enough of that shit. That's the drink. I
probably got a couple. I got a couple pages in, but then that like $12 pina colada took hold and had other plans.
I gotta tell you, the scene when they get their revenge, or when the dude gets the revenge,
yeah,
some of the coolest writing I've ever read.
Oh, I'm excited.
The pretty mouth scene. Pretty mouth.
After, yeah.
Yeah, Pretty Mouth is the.
Although I did recently watch an interview with Burt Reynolds on Conan O'Brien, and he said that he knew the guy. Like, he was the guy who said Pretty Mouth was a friend of Burt's, and Burt kind of got him the job.
Oh,
and that was the total ad lib from Burt Reynolds' friend who did that.
Wow. Amazing. Good stuff. Can't wait to get to it. Keep going with the book club, people. Keep going with the book club. Next thing I wanted to bring up, gentlemen, we are going to create a new word. That is going to happen. But we need to choose what kind of word we're doing, guys. Are we doing a noun? Are we doing an adjective? Are we doing an adverb? What kind of word are we doing? And then what is the topic? I thought tonight maybe we'd tackle both of those, or let the topic get.
Are we going to say burnt cheese?
Well, I wanted to give some premises. I was like, something to do with cheese, burnt cheese, not well melted cheese, pastrami burger. What should the subject of our word be? I mean, Clay, your thoughts on some great polyester blend subjects to base our word around.
Food obviously is a great idea.
I was going to say the feeling you get looking at 100-year-old Jimmy Cotta. Have a word for that, Clay?
How about the bite you take, that first bite you take when you know you're full?
Oh, yeah.
And you're too full, but you take the bite anyway?
Too full, but
take bite anyway.
Another bite anyway. I love that.
Yes.
Ryan, any thoughts on subject matters for what the polyester blend should be, the word should be?
Engorged.
Engorged? No, well, I'm saying,
engorged.
What's the subject? What subject, Ryan, would you think we should? Because we're going to create a new word. What kind of subject should it be? We have here on the board cheese, burnt cheese, pastrami burger. Too full, but take another bite. I'm thinking food might be the right way to go, right? Any other food related polyester blend related things?
Well, I mean, it's got to be food.
It's got to be food.
Just all food.
Got to be. I agree.
Whatever the word is when you press a spatula down onto a grilled cheese sandwich.
Well, is there no word for that? Because that could be our word. Pressing.
That could be the word.
Pressing. I love that. Pressing
spatula down on grilled cheese.
Down on grilled cheese. What about the burnt cheese thing? I was thinking too of like pulling burnt cheese out of pan, like, and eating it like that. I did that literally earlier today. I made this sandwich. I made a ziti, baked ziti the other day. I got all this sausage, Italian sausage. I made a sausage sandwich, gentlemen. Woo! Woo! Probably why I don't feel so great. But anyway, that was something there. Anyway, behold that, people. Behold that. We will keep talking about that. If you have something you want to bring up, let us know. Subject of the new polyester blend word we are going to do at some point. But gentlemen, we've been meaning to do this. We got to do this. We've got to do this. We go back to the soundboard, Cam, because we tiptoed around this the other day, but I've got to clear the dockets. Gentlemen, I've got to clear the soundboard dockets. That's why we go to the soundboard, Cam. And we must go through these pages. Now, they have pages, okay? You'll see on the right there, pages. We're going to go through the pages here tonight. Ooh, Clay, I'm getting a word. Producer Rob is producing. He says, look in the chat. How about a word for the belt-induced below panis crease marks? Rob? Now, that's a good one. Do you guys know what Rob's referring to here? The panis.
The crease marks?
Yes,
yeah,
the crease
totally.
marks. The crease marks on the panis. I love that. Crease marks.
Like on the flesh of the penis
Yes.
or the pants?
The way he put it is belt-induced below panis crease marks.
Jesus.
That might be it. That might be it, producer Rob. Way to go, my friend. Way to go. Anyway, back to what I was saying, the soundboard. We got to go through this stuff. We got to clear the docket. And I've created a document, gents. Created a document of all the sounds. So we're going to go through, as time goes on here, each page. Page 1, I don't think we've ever shown you guys this. I never changed it because some of them were good. Page 1 was what came preloaded. Clay, this is the first one. This is bed music that came preloaded. Hey, everybody, welcome to Polyester Blend.
My only question is, why haven't you used that yet?
I'm upset. I'm like, shit. Clay, do you think that's a keeper? Is that a keeper, Clay?
I think that could be used. I think you could use that.
Okay. Ryan, are you a keeper too?
You could,
Yeah, that's keeper for sure.
Okay.
like when something stupid's going on and it's time to like give him a moment to think, you know?
Like, and that's why I say, fuck you, idiot. I fucking hate you. Anyway, people, that's been Polyester Blend. Thanks for coming. Wait, this could be our new outro. It's awkward moment music. That's totally what it is.
Exactly.
Awkward moment.
Yeah, like when when someone says something really dumb, you can totally employ that for sure.
And then we could be our outro music too. Like, thanks everybody, have a great night. And then I was thinking we need to have a credits that roll at the end of the show, Clay.
Yeah. There's a good 10 to 15 seconds to talk over before that really kicks in. So.
Yeah, you gotta get it. Okay. All right, people. Number one is a keeper. And the next one, these are all classic sound effects. Air horn, Ryan. We gotta keep the air horn.
Of course.
Yeah, we gotta
always.
keep the air horn. Gotta keep it. I don't even think that's a question. Next one is clapping. I never used this one. We could use that so much more. Like when Ryan was like, "You guys ever see Showgirls, the movie?" I could have been like,
Yeah.
"Showgirls, hell yeah!" Okay, I don't know. What do you guys think? Clapping, stay or go?
I think this could all be this call could be employed well.
Okay. We're gonna keep it. We already have this twice, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Classic records. Classic. We gotta keep. I'll get rid of one of them. Next one. Again, I'm not using this nearly enough. Just old crickets, Ryan. Old cricket sound.
Oh my God, that just reminds me of the wedding and you letting my little nephew do that.
Yeah, over and
during
over.
the dance and making his evening.
Yeah, he was
by allowing him to do that.
That was fun. We love to see it. Keeping the creeps or the crickets. Next is this. Could be used more. I think there's potential there. There's a reason this is preloaded. I don't know, Ryan. What do you think? The chimes? You think no on the chimes?
I feel like we've never used it.
Yeah, Clay, what do you think? Chimes out?
Yeah, chimes are out. There's other things. There's other chime. What's wrong, Clayton? Shoot your. That could easily be chimes.
Yeah. All right, we're gone with the chimes. Next one, penultimate one, trombone. Got it. You gotta keep that, right?
I don't like you having that in your pocket, though. I'd like that out. Want that out?
I have it not. Oh, come on, Clay. Ryan, what do you think?
Yeah.
Come on, that's a key.
I feel like, oh man, if you combine that with all the raw dogging sounds, like that would be.
Okay, I like that. Last one on the page one. Classic rim shot. I feel like it's a keeper. What do you guys think?
These are all classics.
Okay, well, Chimes, you're the one who chimes out on this one. You are done. We'll check back in the rest of the night as we go through the different soundboard options. Clay, we just got to it. It's time, my friend. We got to get to our first music break, Clay. First music break. And
Oh, there's going to be sports roundup.
Well, there's going to be, I mean, we got sports roundup. We got all sorts of stuff here tonight. We got the playoffs we got to get to at a certain point here. So get ready, everybody.
Well, we could have added a third. We could have added a third. The theme to me, the theme this week was baseball underdog teams, and you know, this show is obviously it's support of the Padres is well documented.
Yes,
we've had Padres watch going on 3 or 4 years now.
Absolutely.
They had an amazing game yesterday.
So good.
Oh my God!
They were
guys.
hot in game one.
I'm not a sports guy, but I was almost sending you guys clips of the game
Why didn't
on the
you,
blenders.
baby? Come
There
on.
wasn't. It
Because I was
wasn't
like-
just that game was also for a baseball game incredibly exciting for like side action too, like pro farm mocking the
Dude, that Profar
God.
mocking, that was like, okay.
Profar doing
I
the
like
dance and then them throwing the ball
Yeah.
at him and him freaking out and then like Machado yelling at the other player that he'd meet him outside. I mean, there's some good stuff.
Really
There's
good
some
stuff.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Can't not agree harder, Clay. Couldn't agree harder. Clay, and my fair Tigers today won, Clay. And of course, you guys, I don't know if you watched it, Clay, but it was.
We could have added the Royals too. The Royals just beat the Yankees.
The Royals just beat the Yankees. But anyway, the Tigers tonight, whew, baby. They got a 3-run homer off the best closer in baseball. I mean,
Yeah, that was a monster
he had
homer
not
too.
given up a home run in years on at that point.
A monster.
I mean, to win the game. Anyway, so you pick, of course, a great subject matter: Tigers and Padres. Your first
Nice.
song, Clay.
By a friend of the show, Stephen Malcolmus.
Friend of the
you
show.
know,
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, obviously a friend of the show. There's a
Absolutely.
lot of free airplay on this show. A lot of free airplay.
It's a Clay.
But this song, it's also a great song.
It is.
Tigers by Stephen Malcolmus.
And we will be right back after this one song break. We come back with Point of Order. We got playoffs tonight. We got a couple more entries in this. Ryan needs to put his entries into the road snacks. All sorts of stuff. People, thanks for being here. Polyester Blend. Thanks for being here. Stephen Malcolmus.
Streaking in your Birkenstocks, a scary thought in the 2Ks. It's not too late. It's some toothpaste got enveloped in your sticker shock. I gotta tell ya, it's a barrage. It's a barrage. It's a mirage. We are the Tigers. We need separate rooms. We are so divided, let us in. Change is all we need to improve. Call me petty, I mean every word. The ands, the ifs, the buts, and the thus. Trust me because I'm worth hating. I'm a 1-800 you can vent. A garden variety amends. Rules we can bend. It's a narrow. We are the Tigers. We need separate rooms. We are so divided, let us in. Hard to believe I never had a spleen, never had a spleen, never had a dream. I scream with steel.
My God Almighty, the great Stephen Malcolmus. Didn't I hear that Pavement's back touring right now, Clay? Did I hear that? Polyblend?
Pavement has
Or they've been
was
back
touring a
for a
few
while?
years ago.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
They're playing like they went on a big tour.
You saw them in Europe, right? Wasn't that?
Yeah, and then they played in the United States too. They toured all over the place. Where didn't I see them twice?
I thought.
Yeah, we saw them at they were at Kilby.
Oh, that's right.
But Malcolm's just came out with another record with like an all-star group called the Hard Quartet, which really dope dudes from Dirty Three and this guy, this producer that produced a lot of Bonnie Prince Billy. Anyway, like a all-star indie rock, gray-haired. Yeah, Hard Quartet. Check out that record. Just dropped yesterday, actually.
Amazing. Good stuff, Clay. The good stuff. We must go to the back.
Matt Sweeney. That's who I was trying to think of. Anyway,
Matt Sweeney.
Whatever.
We must go to the board real quick. Page 2, gentlemen. This one you guys didn't know about too much. This is actually a sound effect board. I don't usually use it that much, but here, let me show you this. It's got this.
Hello, everybody. But I already kind of have.
I already have a sound effects thing, so I don't know if I really need any of these.
The only one I wanted to show you I think that matters is
this. We have a censor button. So if Clay, your mouth is going.
It's look worse than the mute. You just lay on that thing.
I could lay on the. There's also this that we need to figure out how to use. It's called ducking. It's a way for like professional radio, and we are. Let's be frank. It's a way for me to like if I press ducking, Clay, it will not go broadcast. It'll just go to you. If we had like multiple things, like way to channels to talk to each other, so I could be like, Clay, coming up next, we're doing a Comics Corner. Like, get ready.
Oh, it's like a producer channel.
Thing. I don't think we need it. I think most of these are going to go away. Now, here's the nitty gritty. We got to get, these are some real ones that we're going to have to really think about here, people. Really think about. Page 3, classic.
What's the matter, Clayton?
I don't think I have any hope of getting that one away.
Ryan, I mean, that's an all-timer, right, Ryan?
Of course, yeah. We're not getting rid of that.
No, we're not getting rid of that. This one, though, we talked about the other day.
A few samples on DVD.
I mean, the Werner Herzog.
A few samples on DVD.
Can we get rid of the DVD one? I don't know. I mean, Clay.
Nope.
No, it's a keeper too. Oh boy,
One of those ones that's
That's
like it should be used more often.
No, it's like I don't know, guys. We should put a best of polyester blend out on
A few samples on DVD.
So those are
almost in Schwarzenegger territory,
know.
but it's Herzog.
it's the Hertz.
A few samples on DVD.
The next one, Clay. We've talked about this one, but
It's a fake thing.
I mean, no, that one. I was actually laughing about that the other day, just randomly.
that's a keeper.
It's a fake
That was-
thing.
That's the keeper.
It's so good.
That's
It's
the
so
keeper.
good.
And then we got rid of. We discussed this. We're keeping this one,
I love hot dogs.
but we're getting rid of the other two.
Best meat there is, without question. And may there be
Yeah.
many,
Yeah,
many
we
more
get- we
hot
get-
dogs
these are
served
out.
in our
Out.
wonderful land.
Out. Now I don't know if we played these ones.
Like Bill Clinton in the 90s in McDonald's.
That's actually Ryan Holyoke from a video we made years ago.
Like Bill Clinton in the 90s in McDonald's.
I don't think we use it that much. That one could go. I don't know. Do you think we have enough?
I don't think you'd be using that too often.
I don't think so either.
It's good.
But it's just not.
Like Bill Clinton in the 90s in McDonald's.
And then there's
Fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck.
that's Holyoke again, just in case we need
Oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck.
Or do we say goodbye to our oh fuck? What do you think, Clay?
I mean, if you need room, I would pull those two.
Yeah,
or Holyoke, but yeah.
Or Holyoke. We love them. We try to represent them, but
Oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck.
they're gone. The last two on this is the second record scratch, so we can get rid of that one. And then this one I think has been an all-timer. This would go into the Hall of Fame of Polyester Blend sound effects. The breaking news. We got to keep that one. Cat, we keep those ones, and then we get rid of it. We're making hayway, gentlemen. We're making it. I love it. Thanks for helping me, of course, with the soundboard. Keep or go. The next thing, Clay, we must get to it. One of the flagship segments on Polyester Blend. Not much here, but we got to get to it. Time for a little bit of point of order. Order, where we say a little bit of point of order business. Clay, not many things in the docket this week. Want to keep going with the show, but there was this that I posted the other day, and it's the Jimmy Carter photo. No, it's the. I couldn't get enough of this, Ryan. I think you would have seen it. It was in the Polyblend thread, but this one just was very meaningful to me. The post on Reddit from Fattest Boy in Utah, of course, where it was just those posts that says Fattest Boy in Utah looking for a bike. Throwaway account for now. I'm looking for some things. Do you know of a place to get a bike that would support the fattest boy in Utah? Solid frame, supportive seat are needed. Looking to become the least second fattest person if possible. I mean, Clay, I was kind of waiting for one of you guys to go, oh, that was me. I did that as a secret bit to see if you would watch on Polyester Blood.
No, it was a good one.
Ryan, I mean, once you left, I became the fattest boy in Utah. But Ryan, is there a big and tall store for bikes, Ryan? Do you know out there? I mean, you're a big bike rider.
In Utah?
Oh, anywhere. Is there anywhere?
San Diego. No, not that I can think of.
All right. Well, this guy.
I mean, bikes are pretty sturdy.
That's what I say.
Like,
yeah. I think you'll be all right.
I've seen some large people on bikes, and they work just fine.
Yeah, I agree, Ryan. I just have to say salute to the greatest Reddit handle, in my opinion, fattest boy in Utah. The next one really is a point of order as much as I was astonished. I become obsessed, Ryan, obsessed with a new YouTube genre that I just found, and I'm obsessed. The algorithms gave it to me. Ryan, are you at all familiar with this Alien Worlds? I don't know why you would. It's just hour-long ambient sounds based on movies. So what got me into it was this one from Heat, where it's just giving you the vibe of Heat for an hour. This music, this droning music. I mean, I'm into it, Clay. I've started kind of turning it on when I'm doing some writing and stuff, and I'm into it, Clay. I mean, are you a big Heat fan, Clay?
Like Heat with like Robert De Niro?
Yes, the movie Heat.
Oh, wow.
And a big ass.
And a big ass. Absolutely. Now, for me, the action is the juice, right? I mean, that's what it's all about. Now, Ryan, I couldn't be more obsessed with Alien Worlds. Yes, those aliens, the one we love so much, Ryan. This YouTube channel is just that. Pick a movie, and they have droning. Like, Ryan, you would love this. Some of your favorites, The Howling, a lot of horror movies, some video games in there, Ryan. But,
Shrek?
Yes. Now, this gets to my next thing, Ryan, is I have put together a list for you guys of the most unnecessary movies that they have droning for. Okay, Ryan? So the first one I wanted to show you, most unnecessary, we'll start, well, this one is very necessary because it's dear to my heart, but I just wanted to show you, this is an example of what they got going on. It's like Twister, Ryan. Just fucking Twister for hours? Are you kidding me? I want to live.
This is really good falling asleep music.
That's exactly right. Now, but Ryan, I don't know if anyone's asking for the following options. Here's the next one. Do you ever want to live inside of Free Willy for an hour, Ryan?
Yes. Yes,
well,
I do.
now you can, Ryan. Now you can with the Free Willy ambient soundgate option. I don't remember like the mood of Free Willy as being something I want to live in, but it's got the ocean and stuff, you know. Anyway, the next one, Ryan, is another ridiculous one. I hate this one personally. Do you want to live inside of arachnophobia for an hour, Ryan?
Yes.
No, you don't. Just spiders everywhere? I don't want that. It's creepy. Clay, do you want to live inside arachnophobia?
Wait, so does it explain how they create these soundscapes?
AI. I don't know, and I think it's AI shit, Ryan, but I'm not entirely sure. Because it is actual sounds, and then they kind of... There was this... I went down another rabbit hole, Ryan. What are they called? The drone?
Because the Heat one actually kind of sounds like the score for Heat.
Yeah, and I think they...
I mean, that's... Yeah.
I think they found it. God, where can I find... I watched this video the other day of this drone master thing. It was incredible. I'll see if I could find it later. Next unnecessary one, Ryan and Clay. I couldn't get enough. I love Star Trek, but is anyone asking for Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, for an hour? You know what I mean?
Well, Ryan Schlegel is.
I mean, you're right, Ryan. You're right. 3,000 views, kicking our ass. I mean, now I'm kind of into it. You know what? Now that I think I talked myself in. The next one, Ryan and Clay. Do you guys remember the smash hit movie Courage Under Fire? The movie with Denzel Washington and Meg Ryan. Well, you can live inside of it for an hour. Those big Courage Under Fire fans who are like, fuck yes, I want to be escape and taken away. The last two, Ryan and Clay, I don't know if anyone was asking for this, the Rain Man ambient sounds. I don't know, Clay.
Well, here we go.
Definitely going to listen to ambient sounds. Definitely. I mean, Clay, it's a Vegas movie. I don't know. Could you find your fellow Vegas people want to live inside a Rain Man for an hour? And
wow.
I know. Last one, I really don't think anyone needs this or wants to live inside of this. The Requiem for a Dream.
Oh, no. Oof.
I don't want to live in that, Ryan. Ash to ash.
Yeah.
No. Ash to ash.
That is a dark movie.
I don't want to be in that for an hour. Why is this something I would want? It's not, in fact. So anyway, Alien Worlds on YouTube. Can't get enough of it. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button. I did. So I can't get enough of it. Last thing, Clay and the docket just cleared out. Thought this was finally something good out of this state. Every Utah high school student now guaranteed admission to a higher education school. I mean, why hasn't this been a thing, Clay? This is perfect.
What's the silver lining though?
I know,
what's the non-silver, the brown lining?
Yep.
What's I mean, it's not like you're getting a free ride.
No.
And
I was like,
higher education in Utah is more expensive by far than it's ever been, but yeah, okay.
I was explaining to Steph the other day, I was like, I had zero help. My parents were not exactly helping me with my situation. So I didn't know when I needed to apply, and I applied to the U, and they came back to me and were like, oh, for your GPA, you missed the window when we would have accepted that GPA. You're too late.
Oh.
And I was like, what? So I ended up going to Salt Lake Community College, and I thought I would only be there for one. I got my associates there because it was cheaper, and it was just my generals. And actually, I'm happy I ended up doing it that way. But I'm like,
that's a smart play.
Didn't mean to, but it worked out, right, Clay? My thing is like, what, is this just going to overburden Salt Lake Community College or the community colleges? I don't know enough about it, but it just seems like we're promoting education, which I want to be happy about, in this state.
Yes.
So, Ryan, I don't think every high school student in California is guaranteed to make it to a California school, or am I wrong?
I mean, the pathways are there, and it's if kids just hit all the benchmarks, it's very easy, especially for kids that go to my school to get into a California state. But I'm always saying, hey, community college, that is the way, especially if you are maybe unsure of what you want to do with your life, go to community college first.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are free. A lot of them.
Oh, in California? Because not the one I went to.
Yeah.
Oh,
but that is a very good there's college career path, I think.
Yeah.
Because I mean, not to bring this segment down with seriousness, but I do kind of regret that I not wasted, but I went into my undergraduate thinking that that's what I had to do.
Yeah.
Without really thinking of the future and what I really was interested in and how to be a student. So I feel like, yeah.
I think you're dead on, Ryan. I mean, there's certain skills that aren't taught. I mean, at least not when we were in school, that I wish I would have had of don't put the pressure on, because I had a feeling, and I think I wasn't alone, of there were too many options. So I feel like I was overwhelmed, and it was more of just start going and just work. You'll work through it as you keep going, not this emphasis of you got to pick right now. I wish I would have had more of just take the first 2 years you can't pick. You're just getting a better education than you already were, in a way. Something like that. I mean, maybe some people, if they absolutely know, then God bless, keep going. But for me, it was there was too many options. And I wish I would have had a little more help that way. But that's my thing. Anyway, we love to see it, promoting education in the state of Utah. I mean, because it doesn't happen that often, to be frank. Ryan, I don't think you had a comics corner. Is that true? No comics corner. Okay.
No comment.
That's all right.
It's very interesting that we do this. We're doing this, point of order today, updates, current events. And, it just says a lot about this program that we didn't do anything on Elon Musk and his jumping around and saying that if Trump doesn't win, he's fucked. I mean, is it just these stories are so stupid and overwhelmingly stupid that we just can't?
I can't do it with that guy. I can't do it with talking about him. There's certain things, like when we first started, it was still like we wanted to get Trump out, and I felt more interested in that conversation.
But if you're Trump, do you really slide all of your chips onto Elon Musk?
I mean, he's got a platform, and a lot of weirdos love him. So, I mean,
were there that many weirdos?
And he's got a lot of fucking money too. You know what I mean? Like that's what Trump needs. So this time around, it isn't fun to me. Like, sure, I keep up on it and I'm watching it, but it's like in my day-to-day conversations, I really just don't talk about it that much because it's just
no one really does. I think people. I mean, when it comes to like normal politics back in the day, pre-Trump,
I like
politics. Let's say it was like Obama Romney.
Right.
You bring that up in normal conversation, like, oh, did you see the debate and the ballots or the binders full of women?
I know.
Now it's just like,
it's like you and I. One of the first things we bonded on many things, but we would have long political conversations because it was interesting and fun. But like now, certainly on a national level, it's just like depressing.
It is definitely neither interesting nor fun
and scary and like just all of it's not good. So
it's basically that picture of Jimmy Carter is how I feel.
Oh my God, Clay!
I hope he holds on long enough to see Trump lose. I will say that.
I hope so too, Clay. I hope so.
And he can fully compute it in the last machinations of his process, his mental process. He's like, Trump lost. Yes, I can now cross over into
that is my hope.
Next world.
Clay, my hope too is just.
What if he reanimates just for like an hour after Trump is declared the loser and like throws all of his like remaining like sentient beingness into yes. Anyway, it's really been devalued to a point that it's like really hard to even talk about.
I know.
I mean, I'm paying attention, but
of course I pay attention. I listen to a lot of politics. I listen to stuff every day, probably about somewhat talking about politics. I'm gleaming it to try to understand what's going to happen. But it like used to be a thing we would talk about all the time, and I just like, and that's why for this
some pretty good Tim Walz memes that came from that second debate, though. Yeah. The knucklehead thing.
Yeah,
some good stuff there.
And I think
some good memes came out.
And I think for the show, for where I just was like, we'll make this a respite from that because it's like.
Yeah, sorry to bring it up.
No. I think it's good. I'm happy to talk about it because it is interesting to me what has happened with it. You know what I mean, Clay? Like, we've never talked about like our feelings on it, and I kind of like it.
And we will theoretically have an election eve show.
Oh,
we
really?
typically do have an election eve show.
We do. Oh my God,
it is Tuesday.
I forgot about that. Jesus. All right, well, we'll get to it. What we did last week, I wanted to get to this. Ryan and Clay. Clay and I did this with. Gurky.
Real quick, one more thing.
Yeah.
I did think it was interesting the stories coming out of, because it is Utah. We'll talk about General Conference.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of leading with love and understanding the other side. There was just a lot of that. But there was no overt political messaging at the conference this year that I could tell.
You watched all day, every day?
No, I watched 0 out of 0. I just looked at like the news coverage, and they usually do the top line stuff. The top line stuff coming out of the Mormon Church these days is mass apostatism via the internet, and then the other thing is a massive temple building.
Dude,
like
so
accelerated.
Many.
Accelerated temple building. I think they're
like 20 something. Is that what I heard?
They announced 17 new. I mean, when I was a kid, I remember there was like 20 temples or something like that. There's hundreds now, and there's like 30 in Utah.
Well, one of my favorite things to do, Clay, is that's where
Price is getting one. Way to go, Price.
Price, you're on the board, baby. Used to be the meth capital of Utah. And look at you now. One thing I enjoy to do, because this is how I spend my time, Clay, is going to the first LDS Church Wikipedia page, and they have a thing that goes in order, like an album, a discography history. You can go in order of every temple that was built. And of course, people will find out that the first temple built in Utah wasn't the one downtown. It was
St.
the one
George,
in
baby.
St. George, and then Logan, and then the one downtown. But you see that thing, Clay, where it's like every 10 years or so one's built, like Oakland in the 60s, and then like by the 90s, 2000s, like boom, 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 boom. And it's like, it's just crazy. And I mean, they have so much property. I don't know. It's an interesting.
You got a lot of property, a lot of cash, and
you got to put it somewhere, I guess, So anyway, anyway, Clay, I wanted to go on to this because last week you and I did this with Gerke and Jeremy, and I loved it, Clay. I loved it. And Clay, listen to the bad music.
Hell yeah, dude. Snack Attack.
Snack Attack, Clay. Ryan, you missed out, and I wanted to get yours, Ryan. Did you know what we did last week? We did picking of road trip snacks. Okay, Ryan, like each one of us went through and said which one of us were our favorite snacks. I'll give you some examples, but I wanted to fill in yours, Ryan. I wanted to fill in yours. But first, Ryan, I wanted to show you that we did, in fact, make the Ryan's picks images. So there's mine, Ryan, for fries and all this stuff. And Clay, I took what we said last week and I made new ones, Clay. So I had this one based on me doing mini tacos. There's me eating mini tacos.
Oh my God, Jesus.
Ryan,
what is going on in that mouth?
I made yours, Ryan. You didn't see it last week. You were just drinking a lot of milk, Ryan, because I know you're a big milk guy. Is that right, Ryan? Now, I took this, Ryan. I also made a second one for you. This was you eating, I know you like chicken tenders, Ryan. This is what it came back when I said I said eating chicken tenders. Just raw.
Are these AI generated or are these?
No, these are AI generated. Threw them into the system, Ryan. So there you are with a bunch of mustard, I guess, and then just raw.
It's like raw chicken.
Raw chicken, yeah. Pretty fucking gross. Pretty.
Yeah. No. Did he just type in "draw Ryan with his fruit road snack"?
It doesn't know you, so I couldn't do Ryan, but I did just do like. So what I do is I grab a photo of you and then just put like. So here, let me show you the photo I grabbed for this one, for example. So I grabbed this photo I had of you on my computer, and then it came up, and then I just went around your mouth and was like, eating chicken tenders is the prompt I gave it, and that's what it came up with. Is that so weird, so fucked up. Makes me so happy.
It's very accurate.
Makes me very happy. We did this one for Clay. Here's him eating a lollipop. Also, I tried grabbing.
Sweaty.
I grabbed the ones that we did for the dehusking, the de-schlubbing photos, and then Clay, I took the you love having apple fritters.
Oh my
Clay.
God! Oh no! What? What is that picture?
I typed in Clay eating. So this was the photo I had of you, Clay. This actually great one from the river trip that we're doing again coming up. This great that photo, and I gave it the prompt eating apple fritter because you revealed that you love eating apple fritter, Clay, and it came back with this. Weird.
Oh my God, I look like shit.
And then Clay, I couldn't get enough of it, so there was actually a second one, Clay, of this one of you also eating an apple fritter, Clay.
Oh, Jesus! It's like eating a fritter and then a whole apple.
A whole apple, and then there's a fritter on your shoulder.
What kind of vest are you wearing?
Yeah,
in that?
it's like a
whack-ass vest.
Like with weird random buttons.
It's probably like the most expensive vest that has ever been made.
It's very weird, very freaking me out. So there's yours, and then we did Gerke. Of course, there's him, Ryan, eating a burger. And he also revealed that he loves eating the Wendy's snack bag. So I was like, just more burgers. There's he very happy. I didn't even say drinking beer, and it just knew that he would want to have a beer in his hand. And then it also
What is that thing? That's like
so it's like a giant French fry, and then like fries in the front. He's so happy in his weird sweater.
It looks like a biscotti, but it's a French fry.
But it's a giant French fry. And then this was the other one. Couldn't get enough of what it did with his jaw and his mouth, Clay.
Yeah, he totally looks like grown-up Richie Rich.
That's messed up.
It's really fucking. He's just throwing in a wad of dough or something, Clay. It's very, very weird. Can't get enough of it. I did do a new one for Jeremy, but this was Jeremy's. This was the freakiest, Ryan, where I did eating popcorn.
Oh my God.
And it like made the popcorn bag his teeth. Very freaky. No one likes that. I also did producer Rob because he joined us, and there's him eating noodles that I had of him just eating noodles. But then,
so svelte.
That was an AI, right? That was just a photo that you.
No, that was just an actual photo of Rob. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he said he liked eating mini donuts, and I had Rob eating donuts. But this one's very weird because he's eating it with like a spoon. But then look, there's like a lobster claw at his finger.
He's wearing a turquoise ring.
I mean, his mouth is all fucked up. And yeah, look at his hands. And they're like weird, wet donuts he's eating with a spoon. I love it. Can't get enough of it. Can't get enough of it. Loving the AI. We love it, Ryan. We love it. We love it. Ryan, just wanted to show you. So we had the different categories, right, Ryan? We were like, what do you like? Whoops, wrong one. Ryan, what do you like? Not for audio. What do you like to eat for audio? No. What do you like to have? Like when you're on a road trip, Ryan, I was like, I keep on getting the same things, the same fucking things. And I always get coffee. Oops. Which one am I in? Am I in the wrong one? Oh, no. I might have fucked this up. Anyway, Ryan, I got I said coffee and water and maybe sometimes ginger ale when I'm on the road, Ryan. What's a drink you always get on the road, Ryan?
A drink I always get. I do like the gross monster coffee drinks.
Oh, you sick fuck!
Yeah, I know.
So
I
you're one of
no
these. You're
pride in that.
You are one of these idiots. So Ryan, you're getting on the
Like
road.
the mocha extreme monster with like ginseng.
And you get
or
the
some
coffee
shit.
one shit too. You fucking idiot! I love it. So gross. Let's get your photo up there so everyone can know your picks. All right, that's what you get for drinks, Ryan. What do you get for snacks, Ryan? What do you get for snacks?
I'm a fan of the Gardettos.
Oh, see, Clay was a
Especially
rye
the little rye, the brown.
Yeah, that's what
I actually went with the all rye chips special request.
That's exactly Clay said the exact same thing, Ryan. I cannot believe what you're doing to us right now. This is why I wanted to know what people get. So you get the rye trips. Okay, okay, same as Clay. And then what do you do for meals, Ryan? Like for instance, I put on there, I get the Mav. I get Mav hot dog anything, but then I also get McDonald's quarter pounder. Clay revealed he was a Taco Bell son of a bitch.
Oh, I'll always stop at a Del Taco.
Del Taco. That's my boy. Love you so much for it. Del Taco. And then Ryan, for treat, what do you do for a little treat, bud? A little treat. Little
treat.
Yeah, I put drumstick ice cream cone. Clay loves himself some Snickers bar. Apple fritter. That's where the Clay apple fritter came from. That you can see him eating in this photo right here.
Tasty treat.
Tasty treat.
I'm gonna have to copy Clay again.
Whoa!
But I'm gonna go the Snickers ice cream bar.
Yeah, Snickers ice
That
cream.
is my fave.
I love it. We'll get Jeremy's next time, but we just like knowing road snacks. Put your favorite snacks in there as well, people. This has been another snack attack from Polyester Blend.
Poly Blend.
People, what else do we have left here in the docket? Oh, this little Woodstock playoffs thing getting started here. Or do you want to do a little sports roundup? Oh, I guess we can come back and do sports roundup along with the Woodstock 99. But we got to get into it, Clay. The Woodstock 99.
Yeah, with us running late, I figure
we get right into it.
We're going to do sports at the end.
Yeah. I love it.
Got to go. Even though he's super into the Padres now.
I know. The guy won't stop talking about it.
Big time.
Clay,
Big time Padres.
Clay and Ryan, we're going to come back with the amazing first round of playoffs for Polyester Blend Woodstock 99 playoffs. And we got a lot of entries, a lot to discuss. The Zoom link is in the chat. Feel free to join us after the music break. I got a song I'm going to play real quick because I thought it was perfect. It's from this, I can't get enough of this shit. Ultra Lounge Volume 8 Cocktail Capers, a mix I got from the library years ago. This song is entitled Teach Me Tiger by April Stevens. It is a fantastic one. We'll be back after 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Polyester Blend, KTRD Sports coming up.
Teach me, tiger,
Pauly Shore.
kiss you. Wow, 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 wow. Show me, tiger, how to kiss you. Wow, 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 wow. Take my lips, they belong to you. But teach teach me what to do. Touch me, tiger, when I'm close to you. Wah, 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 wah. Help me, tiger, I don't know what to do. Wah, 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 wah. I know that you could love me too, but show me first, show me what to do. This is the first love that I have ever known. What must I do to make you my very own? Teach me, tiger, how to tease you. Wah, 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 wah. Tiger, tiger, I wanna squeeze you. Wah, 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 wah. All of my love I will give to you, but teach me, tiger, or I'll teach you.
Sorry. Hold on. Teach Me, Tiger by April Stevens. 1959. Couldn't get enough of it. Couldn't get enough.
Polyblend.
People! It's time to get into it. It's time to get into the Woodstock 99 playoff draft. We're going to get into it. We must move over to KTRD Sports. Thanks for watching Polyester Blend. Go to KTRD Sports.
Polyblend.
Wrong one.
Polyblend.
We are the panel, but I don't want that. We want this.
Polyblend.
The following is a presentation of KTRD Sports. That is right, everybody. We're back at it. Back at it. Not with the band draft, but with an amazing continuation of the KTRD Woodstock playoffs, everybody. Playoffs. All the drafting has been done. We know what it is. It's over. People. So it is time to get into seeing what the people think. And we sent out, Clay, the amazing Google form earlier today.
Yes.
People we've got great.
I'm sure we got so many responses.
We got a good amount.
Oh, nice.
So we got 14 right now, and I sent it out to 30 more people. Post it wherever you want, Clay. We will not be done this week because we have an even number. And some of them are ties. That's right, everybody. So we cannot be complete, but we will find out a good amount of them. Now, some of them are runaways, so we will definitely be done with those. But let me show you again. We go back to the amazing draft board I have put together here, Clay. You will see on your screen in just 1 second.
Some of these I was just like, Jesus.
Let's see, where the hell is it? I know some of them are a little rough. So I got a couple of responses from people who were like, Jesus, like, I didn't even know what this band was. And that's kind of why I thought it would be fun to do this, because there's so many interesting, like, random bands, and how would people vote on them? I don't know, it's interesting to me. So here it is, Clay. The full draft board. Look at this beauty. Look at this. July 22nd versus July 23rd, the 25th versus emerging artists, wild cards versus the fans, and the Saturday 24th.
Damn, that is a board.
That's it.
Is like,
it's a massive one, Clay.
A lot of room to cheat in there.
Ooh, you never know. You just never know. Ryan! What were your thoughts going through the Google form today? What were your thoughts, Ryan?
There was a lot of formidable matches.
Yes.
Had to pick my own. Obviously.
Oh, I didn't. I actually voted against myself a few times.
Whoa!
You're
I voted
more
for you a
honorable
lot,
person.
Bradford.
Really, the only issue, and I can't even remember how I voted, but like the Limp Bizkit one, that was tough.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see how that's going to come out.
You voted against it. You son of a bitch.
Wow, a lot of interesting stuff here. A lot of interesting stuff. We're going to get into.
I watched the Jazz game with Travis, and I broke down my drafting philosophy. And as far as I'm concerned, I have myself the Godhead, which is Limp Bizkit, Korn, Insane Clown Posse.
And
if people vote the way with my philosophy of drafting,
yes,
which is opposite of quality of bands.
And it was an interesting approach this time, Clay. I was really interested. I think it was a great strategy. I love it. And we'll see if it
No idea whether it'll work, but I went for it.
Now we'll have to do several days. This is the first round. I forgot wild card too, but I need to add fans anyway, so it works out perfectly. That next week we'll do wild card fans and then start doing the other rounds where we will hopefully, I'm going to try to conclude this live on the air, Clay, live on the air. We're going to try to get people's responses live on the air. Not next week, but the week after, Clay. So we are going to try to get this whole thing done in the next couple weeks. Very exciting.
So what are we doing today?
We are doing as much of round one as we can do. So let us get to it. Thursday, July 22nd is where we start things off. And if you remember, Clay and Ryan, that the first matchup was between Jeremy and wonderful Clayton Scribner, who's here with us, of course, tonight. We've got Jeremy's George Clinton.
I mean,
and the P.
I'm not holding out a vote for Rattle Basket here.
I mean, I don't know, Clay. You gotta support your team, bud. I mean, you gotta support your team.
I voted against myself on this one.
Well,
I mean, I'm a Parliament fan. I mean, I'm not a Rattle Basket fan.
This is true. Now, Clay and Ryan, our good friend Jeremy Matthews from, I forget where he is. Where is he? Clay's like in
Portugal.
Portugal, I think. He said the name, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is, Jeremy. But guess what? Our good friend took time for his selections here tonight to chime in, and he made a little video for each one. Here's the first.
Rattle Basket got one. It's good.
Here's the first video from Jeremy.
I came in here to confess that Rattle Basket is shit and sending people and get this wrapped up. So I came in.
That is right, Clay. You can see on the board right there, 13-1, Clay.
I wonder who that one person is because it wasn't me.
It wasn't you? Oh shit!
No.
I wonder who it was. I think there is a way you can tell. I'll look it up.
let's find out. Maybe my girlfriend took this one.
Oh, maybe. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find out. I mean, that's rough stuff. I mean, God, Clay. I mean, Ryan, what did you think? Did you think Rattle Basket had a chance?
I voted for Rattle Basket.
Did you?
I am a Rattle Basket head.
Oh,
or Rattle Basket case. You might say.
Oh, your basket case.
Oh my God. Let's see. What's the first one? How do I do this? Oh, I've never. Whoa! I didn't know I could do this. This is exciting. You can look at these straight up. Thursday. Look at this one. 13 responses. Bradford, you were the son of a bitch. You weren't lying. I thought you were goofing. You really tried to give your old rattles an opportunity? I mean, man, God bless you, Ryan. But sadly, we can just call it now. I mean, unless we have a hell of a turnaround on those responses, it looks like Jeremy moves on and Clayton,
I'll take the L on that one.
Like a reasonable man. A reasonable man. The next one, Ryan, is between you and Robert Gerke. Do you remember this one, Ryan? The Thursday.
Which one?
This is Thursday. You're first. It is, let's see, where did I put that? So, Ryan, it is you, G Love and the Special Sauce versus Robert Gerke, Strange Folk. How do you think you're gonna do here, Ryan?
I think I'm gonna be okay.
You think you're okay?
I think G Love has the name recognition.
Yeah.
Strange Folk, I don't even know.
Now, this is the first, and not only first, Gerke took Strange Folk twice because they come back up, I think, an emerging or rave tent or something like that. So this will not be the only time we see Gerke with his Strange Folk. I don't know if it's going to work either time, to be honest with you, but let's get to it. Let's see how it actually played out. The totals are in for this, and we are looking at, oh my God in heaven, Ryan. You have taken it with G Love and the Special Sauce 11-3.
Hell yeah.
11-3. 2, 3. I mean, Clay, were you at all thinking Ryan might get overtaken the underdog?
No, but
here?
I don't know why Gurky's outperformed me 3-1.
Wow. I mean, really, he's already doing it. So Ryan, you go on in this great.
Tells me he's sent it to both his kids. That's what happened.
You're thinking that's the way it's going. Well, Ryan, it looks like you're going to move on to take on Jeremy. Ooh, loving the special sauce versus George Clinton. I think Clinton might walk out of this one, Clay. I think number 1 is the one that'll come out, but just that's my theory.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, the next one goes still with Ryan and Gurky. It's Gurky's number 1 pick, string cheese versus Vertical Horizon. How you feeling about this, Ryan?
This was tough. I think I went. Oh, let's see. I think I went Vertical Horizon just because string cheese, the jam, is too much jam.
It's a lot of jam, and not the good kind of jam that tastes good on a sandwich. And when we're talking bad,
what was Vertical Horizon's big hit?
No, this is me. I can't even remember.
What was Vertical Horizon's big hit?
We have it here. It is Vertical Horizon's big hit is. Hold on, let me get it. It is this wonderful song that you can hear right now. Oh,
Everything You Want.
Everything You Want.
Past the places.
Okay, that's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Oh, and by the way, he is coming in. The Jam himself. He looks like he's connecting right now, but the Gurks has made it so we can see what his thoughts are. I mean, because this is going to be an interesting one, people. This.
You're going to have to tell him Strange Folk lost. That'd be really simple.
Gurky!
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, you made it just in time. The string cheese incident versus Vertical Horizon. This is your second of Thursday, or your second of Thursday. Your first number 1 pick on Thursday. How do you think you're going to hold up in this one?
I think Vertical Horizon is a stupid number. Horizontal. That's horizon. Vertical. It just doesn't make sense.
I love it.
Sideways. I don't know.
I love it. And if you can make that microphone work any more, Gurky, if you can get closer to it, something there, my friend. I know you just showed up. Thank you, my friend, for coming. Well, is there going to be good news in a long jam session for Gurky? Or is Vertical Horizon going to vertically horizon, like Gurky was saying, and take over? Look to your screen for the winner right now, people, because right now, and this is just came in. Breaking news.
Wow.
Breaking news!
Wow.
Gurky, this was tied 10 minutes ago. Someone just filled out the form. And they have pushed it for Vertical Horizon, whoever it may be. Let me find out. Ryan, your thoughts on this? You just have inched ahead. Now, it's too close to call. But your thoughts, Ryan?
Yeah, this was... If you had asked me before showing this graph, I would not have known. I mean, I think string cheese might have the name recognition, but also
absolutely. Well, at least when our
Vertical Horizon had that one hit wonder.
Yes.
Now it was a tough call.
Whoever pantskaraoke@gmail.com is, they are the ones.
Oh, that is I shared it with some karaoke pals. I just shared the polls.
Oh, he's stuffing the ballot, Clay. He's stuffing the ballot.
Looks like I need to work my Rolodex a little harder.
Oh, because right now it is Vertical Horizon who goes ahead due to Ryan Bradford's shameless ballot.
By the way, I did not say vote for me. I was like, hey, me and
you
my
also
Utah
follow
buddies are
directions.
doing.
Share it with your connections, dude. You didn't do anything wrong.
No, you did what you
I
had.
was like,
this is why we do it.
Don't vote. Like, I didn't say to vote for me. It's like, we're doing a draft of the 99 Woodstock. And I trust Scotty Pants would have made a fair and measured decision.
Absolutely.
And
we
deep in his heart,
Scotty.
he believed that Vertical Horizon needed more votes.
And let me just say on the record, I respect him. I respect the Scotty for making a choice that was tough between string cheese incident and Vertical Horizon, but he came to the challenge. He arose vertically. We saw the horizon. It was vertical. All right, the next one is back to Clay and Jeremy. Jeremy in Portugal, so he couldn't be here. But we have a video for him, Clay. Let's see. He made you one, Clay. Every time he had one, he made something here. Let me find it. Oh, maybe he didn't make one for this one, actually, now that I look at it. Anyway, Clay, Bernie Worrell versus third base. Is it base? Bass? I don't know. I can't remember.
The third base is third base, which is an interesting battle. But
so here it is, my friend. You've got the amazing band between you. I mean, how do you think this is going to go for you, bud?
total wild card. I mean, I'm hoping there's some Bernie Worrell peeps out there, but I'm guessing third base is probably going to take it.
Okay. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Ryan, what are your thoughts on this?
Ooh. I wish I could recognize either of these bands.
I know. I don't really know either one of these as well. But let us see, people. It is time to go to the board and see how this.
Well, Bernie Worrell's a legendary keyboardist, jazz guy, but also played in the Talking Heads on the famous Stop Making Sense tour.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, Clay.
He also was big in Parliament, too. There was a whole Parliament connection here.
With that name recognition, push Bernie over the pass, or was third base be rounding third base toward home plate? The answer is Pants just pushed it again. It is right now third base by 1 over the famous Bernie Worrell. That's why I love doing this. I can't get enough of this shit. It is too close to call.
With their big hit, pop goes the weasel because the weasel goes pop.
That's right, Clay. One of the greats. One of the best songs we've ever heard, Clay. Unbelievable. 2 upsets in a row, Clay. Both for...
I wouldn't call that an upset. Like I said, I think it was pretty much a shot in the dark for most people.
Now, I will say we did get one response from, of course, one Stephanie Perry, who wanted to...
One of my greatest go down tonight. That's when we're throwing things against the wall.
She wanted to point out, Stephanie said this about this song, Third Base. She said, Clayton's the worst pick of the night was Clayton's third base. Oh, no, sorry. It's a different one. Never mind. It's the other 3, not 3 base. It's the other one. We'll go over there.
The band 3?
Yeah,
it's just the band
I'll
3.
tell you what she said about that one later on as we get there. Anyway.
I was like, scrolling through my picks. I was like, what was I smoking?
That's the blend, baby. You never know what you're going to get. You never know. It's like a...
My picks are top heavy. My picks are top heavy.
If it were to go through right now things are subject to change, all right? We're going to see what happens next week. But right now, Thursday would be George Clinton, Jeremy versus Ryan Bradford, G-Love and the Special Sauce. And Ryan Bradford, Vertical Horizon against Jeremy. An all Ryan-Jeremy battle in Thursday. How are you feeling about this, Ryan? Do you think it's going to stick, or do you think people are going to sway it?
Wait, who's Vertical Horizon going up?
Against third base. Against Jeremy's third base.
I'm pretty confident.
That would be next week. Next week we'll find out about
this.
I love it. Let's go to Friday, gentlemen. We must do Friday and see where we're at with this. Friday will be, of course, between all sorts of great stuff. Where the hell is it? Oh, right here. People, the first one is Robert Girk is number 1 overall.
Classic shithead fest.
All right, sorry. I accidentally muted you, Girk, but if you're unmute. You, my friend Girk, have the Offspring. Ryan, you're lit as all could be.
Literally.
This one's tough. Yeah.
You don't know where this is going. You think it could be
worst band against a bad one-hit wonder band. Oof.
Well,
the worst band.
Girk,
just the worst band.
Your thoughts on your number 1 overall for Friday, the Friday stage?
I mean, I'm running out of chances here, right? Hank, stop.
Come on.
Sorry, I don't know the dog, but I'm running out of options. I've got to get a W here at some point. So.
Yeah, if you're going to keep playing, I mean, you don't want to repeat it last time, Girk. Remember, you were dead last last time. So we got to do better than the wonderful TV themes. Well, in this case, Girk, Ryan's friend Pants might have pushed you in the right direction. As of right now, you are up by 1. Offspring is up by 1. You may live to make it to another day, Girk. Your number 1 over. You needed this. Your number 1 pick for Friday, Girk. Looks to go on. It's not too close to call.
All I need is a shitty bleach blonde hairband. Get some hope.
And I will say, it makes me happy because Offspring were one of the bands that made a point to say, hey, stop groping women and doing horrible things out there. So it's good that Offspring goes on. Until later on where the guitar player, Ryan, or one of the people of Offspring was like, anti-vaxxer kind of guy.
Yeah, I think it was the drummer.
The drummer, yeah. He's in that
Joined
mega
the
band.
Mighty Boss
Yes.
the Stones.
Stones, Roger Stone. People, what a good one. Clay, you're now number one for Friday is on the board, buddy. Your Insane Clown Posse. Clay, your number one pick. What do you think about that going forward, Clay?
If I lose this, then that is a bad omen for things to come, because the Roots are. I'm great with the Roots, and
right.
you know,
right. We love the Roots.
Obviously, Questlove, one of the greatest drummers. Love the Roots.
Yes.
They're, by every measure of my taste, a better band. But once again, I went with Woodstock '99 and what that represents.
So you feel this might be the first true a judgment of your
It's a test
of your theory.
It's not
first
the test. It's not the test, but it's a test.
It's maybe the canary in the coal mine, right? To see where this might be going, right?
Like if I get totally fucking trashed on this one, it's bad. It's bad because people are voting with their taste, and that's fine. You can use your vote however you want.
I did put in the description, Clay. I was like, think about the most 99 band. Think about the most greatest band. Maybe mix them together. You let us know. So
Yeah.
I tried not to completely screw over your theory because I think it's a good theory. Ryan, what do you think about this canary in the coal mine scenario for Clayton? Insane Clown Posse versus the Roots.
You can
say it. He's fucked.
I'm here.
Who? Clay Dog?
Yeah. Oh,
you've seen it. We watched American.
Oh yeah,
Joke
yeah. No, he's fucked. Yeah, the Roots are gonna take it.
Gurky, what do you think?
Gurky's gone black.
Okay, Gurky's.
I voted for the Roots.
Oh, you voted for the Roots. What?
Fuck you, man.
Clay, this is what people think of your theory. It is, in fact, a destruction of Insane Clown Posse. 3 ICP votes to 12.
I hope people are happy with themselves.
This one I think we can call we'll see what happens in a week, but I think we can go ahead and call this one.
It's like people don't get it, man. They just don't get it.
They just don't get it, buddy. And that's, hey, fair enough, because you're ahead of the game, right? Like, you get it, but these other people don't. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I mean, if like the Roots end up going to the finals, like what good is that? What good is that?
Hey,
they don't need this.
I'm not going to fight it. I think I'm with you on this one, bud. I
could be shut out by round 2.
Well, Clay. Well, Ryan, we must go on to the next one, which is another one of yours, Jeremy. And the way it was all random the way it worked out, but a lot of Jeremy versus Clay, a lot of Ryan versus Gurky. But here's the next one. It is, of course, this amazing matchup. It is Jeremy's Sheryl Crow. Do you remember this, Clay? Because he was he made sure that that women were properly represented in this, and I say God bless him. There was one comment from Mr. Tim Bacon that I will be like, all right, easy, bud, easy. He was like, what? I can't believe anyone's late. And I was like, come on, calm down. Sheryl Crow, Clay, versus your wonderful Jamiroquai. What do you think is going to go on here? I mean, this is a true Woodstock 99, Clay.
Well, I mean, this is a completely different pick. This is like, once I really exhausted it on my top 3. So this Jamiroquai, we had the video. It's very iconic. You know, maybe people were sliding around on their kitchen floor before they voted, reenacting the video, and they like had their top hat on, and they're,
yes,
they're thinking of better times, and they voted for me. We'll see.
Okay, Brian, what do you think about these two?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I'm thinking that people pick Jamiroquai.
Okay. Well, we will see here in a second, my friend, because on the board you will see
sweating over here
that this is a humdinger, only by 1 vote, too close to call. But right now, Clayton is going to move forward like on the conveyor belt in the music video for Jamiroquai. He's moving forward.
I am sliding forward at this point.
Sliding forward with the slight.
We all know that can change, though.
Very much so. I mean, I'm loving that Sheryl Crow because she is, again, this is that thing. I mean, she could go both ways. She's very 99, but she also has a prolific career. One, I would say, of course, more popular than Jamiroquai, but Jamiroquai's height of his existence was around this time. So, to that vote, Clay, I mean, Jamiroquai feels like this would be more of a 99. They're picking for 99, but I don't know. What do you think, Kirk?
I mean, I don't know if we can say Clayton's moving forward because I believe in that. Same place and the house was moving.
Right? You are so right. Everything's moving forward to the side. It might go back. So he's moving forward now, Gerke, but he might move back, is what you're saying.
He might just be in the exact same place.
That's a great point. That's a great point. I mean, you might not be.
That's why I'm here.
And I'm so glad you're here. You're really bringing it here, and this is why we love it. People, unbelievable. One vote. We'll see what happens. Keep the votes coming because we have more of that where it goes. The next one is between you, Gerke, and you, Ryan Bradford. Do you remember, Ryan, what you selected for the last of Friday?
Ooh. No, I don't.
Well, I can show you right now. People, it is Ryan's number one. No, that's not what I want. Come on. What are we doing here? What's going on with this business? It is, of course, Ryan's Amazing Band Live versus RIP DMX.
Damn, this is good.
Wow.
This is sort of a battle between live and a dead guy.
Rookie, you're 2 for 2. You're 2 for 2.
Is there a sound that I should get for this? Booyah! Something like that.
The got Gerke is probably the most perfect for this.
That one made the sound.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten there yet, guys. So,
don't count your chickens.
Don't count it out. Ryan, what do you think your odds are here? I mean, does Live hold up? Because Live literally is still a band, but it's only what's his name still left. What is his last name? Quazalik. I mean, what do you think, Ryan? What do you think's going to happen here?
I'm thinking it's going to go live.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's going to go my way.
All the way live, baby.
Okay. All right, people. I love that. He's feeling confident. Some would say cocky. I don't know. We'll see what happens because the actual answer, it is a nail biter, people. It is a nail biter again by 1 vote. DMX is going on right now.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Rough Rider. I mean, Gerk, it's too close to call. Too close to call, but I mean,
looks like all your karaoke fans are not into your picks, bro.
That's exactly right, Clay. That would have been the pushing vote would have been that, Clay. Oh, boy. I mean, right now, let's look at Friday. You've got Offspring taking on the Roots. Gerke versus Jeremy. Jeremy again. Jeremy's got 3 picks through so far. But then on the next one, it's Clay, Jamiroquai versus Robert Gerke, DMX. It might change. That second one is close. Too close to call. But Clay, your first one on to the second round is Jamiroquai. Could you believe it, Clay?
I can't believe my posse got taken out like that. Just unceremoniously whooped.
Ryan, I mean, your thoughts. You have none so far, Ryan. None? Is that right? No. Maybe you have one.
No, I have.
You got a couple in the last one.
That's right. But Friday, you might be out, buddy. You might already be out.
Yeah. Whew. I mean, I'm bummed that Lit and Live did not make it through.
I know. It's sad stuff. It's very sad stuff. How are you feeling so far, Gerke, about your choices?
I was just going to say, Bradford probably didn't show up until Friday anyway.
It's true.
Just get the whole first day, and then it came on strong. Pushed through the end. So, I am surprised with Offspring, frankly, but I'll take it. So yeah.
It was a very 99. I mean, Ryan, you're still living in 1999. You love the Offspring, right, Ryan? You love the Offspring.
I like Smash. I think that's still a good album.
Is there any good album that they've come out with since?
I think they released the new album just recently.
Oh, really? Well, yeah, and they without their Vax guy, but that it's exciting stuff. Okay, people, we're set for the next one. The next one is very exciting. It is going to be a hell of a match. I mean, this might be the most 1999 matchup if I were just looking at things as a whole, because we're going with Clay. Do you remember what you picked overall number 1 for Saturday? Do you remember?
I mean, it was either Korn or Limp Bizkit.
Well, Korn was your number one pick for the wild card. You picked Korn. First band picked was your picking Korn. So you're right. It will be your next one, which of course is the unbelievable Limp Bizkit. Now, my next question is, Gurky, you have the other one that he's going up against, and it is a doozy. In fact, people, it is the amazing Limp Bizkit versus Kid Rock.
Jesus.
It is happening. This might be the most 1999 matchup. Ryan.
It's a real shame the first round was wasted on this matchup here.
Oh, Ryan, I mean, give me your thoughts on what might be the most 99 matchup.
This was the one that I was like, oh my God, what are we doing?
I know.
I think I picked Bizkit because Kid Rock, I just can't.
Also Limp Bizkit is they're the ultimate Woodstock band. They're the star of the gross documentary.
I know.
Fred Durst. I mean, we can't. Fred Durst can't go out in the first round.
But it might. You say that, but yet it might. I mean, this is this is the scary stuff that we have to worry about here. Here's what I will say. I will show you on the screen, and it'll be exciting. It's just going to be a hell of a sighting here. But it is not close. It is not close at all. In fact...
I mean, we also have like Kid Rock's latest act that probably is going against him, I'm thinking.
You got that right, buddy. Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I mean, I don't think anyone... I'm kind of surprised anyone voted for Kid Rock, but... Hey,
we can out them right now. You have the technology. Let's shame them right now.
Hey, I'm happy to do it. But at the same time, if they were voting for what you want, Clay, most 1999, I could say that there's an argument there. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I think they're getting I'm getting the Trump slump here with Kid Rock.
Well,
so
one person can explain himself right now, Mr. Gurky, for voting.
Yeah, well, I voted for my own pick, obviously.
Wow, there you go. Okay, well then the next guy.
Oh, there are three. Him and his two children. There we go.
No, it was friend of the show, J Paps.
God damn him! I'm
going for it. Trying to push it along.
And also, one of those two bands had a small person in it. And
is that what it is? Okay, I wasn't sure if that was the situation. Thank you for letting us know on that one, Mr. Gurks. All right, the next one here is a hell of a battle. Hell of a battle coming up here. This is Ryan. You're first one of this group here, and well, I'll just turn that off because that's not. Well, we'll just have to do that. So, Ryan, it's between you and Jeremy. You and Jeremy on the next one. And it's a good one. It's a hell of a one. It's between... I mean, Jeremy's is big. Jeremy's is big. He, of course, has the wonderful Rage Against the Machine. Okay, Ryan? You can see it up there. Rage Against the Machine versus your Everclear, Ryan. I know. What are you thinking there, bud? I mean,
I'm thinking Rage Against the Machine are gonna take it. Yeah. Everclear,
maybe not so.
I mean, I just hope his father finally forgives him.
I mean, these are the things we try to figure out on Polyester Blend.
Well, I know if Rage Against the Machine loses, you'll be living with the ghost. Sorry.
No, we respect it. Ryan.
You're dreaming of the West Coast.
Ryan, yes, you got spanked. You got spanked big time. Jeremy. Yeah. I mean, Rage is still a band I think a lot of people who got this still listen to, right? Don't you think?
Really? You think some 40-something-year-olds still bounce into that?
I think so, don't you? I mean, I would think Rage out of all that's a good question. Out of all the bands here, out of the people who are voting, what is a band that people on here are still listening to? I think there could be an argument that Rage is on there, you know?
I think that's an interesting point. Like there are probably 3 bands in here that if they were started selling tickets tomorrow,
yes,
that we might actually consider buying some.
And I think Rage is going to be one of the bands that are on that level. You know what I mean? So that's what I think about that. The next one is a good one. It's back to Ryan and Jeremy. It is, of course, Ryan picking Metallica. Speaking of major bands, not my band, but major band, right, Ryan? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Do you listen to Metallica, Ryan? Is that one of your guys, one of your people?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like a super Metallica head, but like the first album rules, and like
the first album, right?
Jessica is super into the Metallica, so it has osmosified into my consciousness.
That's amazing. Right. Clay, have you stick around Metallica much at all, buddy?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Gurky, you seem like a Metallica guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything after one, I sort of let it go, but yeah.
Here's where I'm at with it, guys. Yes, did I ever buy the single to King Nothing?
Wow.
You bet your ass I did. That's where I was at. I was a lost child in 1995, 1996. But Ice
This is interesting.
Ice Cube, rap versus rock. You know, I mean,
This is also a multi-generational quiz. Like, how many people like associate Ice Cube with "Are We There Yet"? You know what I mean?
Right. It's a great point.
Metallica is Metallica, and is probably one of the most popular bands ever. So,
and Ice Cube, I mean, Metallica, yes, probably one of the biggest. But I don't know, like the people who respond to this quiz, I don't know if they're big Metallica people. You know what I mean? I just don't know. But they are the bigger of the two acts. Well, people, I can tell you who did win. And in fact, it is the bigger of the two acts. Metallica looks to take this one. Ryan, you picked right with Metallica, it looks like. Your thoughts?
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me pick, give me one, let me move on, play off.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me Zaya. Yeah.
Now, the next one is a Girk versus Clayton showdown. Will the Giant, Robert Gerke took in Dave Matthews Band, take out the people's favorite Los Lobos? I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I like Los Lobos.
Who doesn't love Los Lobos? We love to hear it. You know what I mean? But will they take on Dave Matthews, who was featured on a segment? Gway talked about the wonderful Dave Matthews.
There could be a lot of Dave Matthews hate out there.
That's very true. I mean,
it's not like they're a polarizing band.
I was mostly picking him just to get Gway's vote.
That's who you want to talk to. You want to make sure he gets involved. Now, the satellite. No, that's on the soundboard too. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
That's not
I can't believe you've done this.
Just give you a little oeuvre of Mr. Dave Matthews. But Clayton, Los Lobos, do you ever own a Los Lobos album, Clay?
I can't say that I have.
What? Clay?
I don't think so.
I mean, I don't think I have either. They were most notable in my life for doing the remake of La Bamba for the hit movie.
Oh, yeah, but I don't think I bought that.
No. But did I watch the shit out of that movie? You bet your ass I did. I fucking love that movie. People, it is, of course, time to find out who, between Dave Matthews Band, the Juggernaut, the shitter of the Chicago, the shitter of Chicago, the new nickname of Dave Matthews, and Los Lobos, one of the great acts of our time. Clay, just like Metallica, it's too big. It's too big, Dave Matthews, and that is why Dave Matthews moves on.
It's not a blowout.
It's not a blowout. I mean, we're not calling anything here officially tonight, but it does look like it's not going in your favor. And Dave Matthews is too big. But look at this. Look at this Saturday night for next week. If it stands the way it is right now, we're talking
Limp Bizkit against Rage Against the Machine. Damn.
That is some big. That could be massive. Just huge. I mean, I can't believe it. We'll do one more here, Clay, and then we'll save the rest for, well, I'll put them in and I'll reveal them next week. The other ones are like, the last two are emerging artists and rave. And
it's like, are we going to really not just autofill those in? Do we really have to figure out who voted for Dick Suckle or whatever the name of that?
I'll give you a quick rundown. We won't spend as
What was the name of the band?
Dick Suckle? We didn't have Dick Suckle. I will say that.
But it's your band. It's like Pipsqueakle. What is the name of that band?
I want you to keep guessing it.
It's Gerke's band. It ends in sickle.
Oh shit! I can't remember, but I know it.
I think it might be Lick Spittle.
We should have had I should have made up bands and put them in there and been like, see if any of you guys noticed if I made up band. Made it through.
Scrotsicle. That's what it is.
Scrotsicle.
Oh, come on. What is it? It's in there, man. Come on.
It is sticky pistol. Sticky pistol. Close enough, Clay.
What's even
close enough.
Oh boy.
Clay, everyone here, we go to Sunday. Sunday, of course, was my 14th birthday, July 25th, 1999. My birthday back then. We love it so much. Clay Scriv, you, my friend, do you remember what you picked first overall for Sunday bands, Clay?
All right, it's not Korn.
It is not Korn. Korn was your number one wild card. Wild card, buddy.
Frankly, I don't remember.
Well, my friend, you selected the wonderful Collective Soul.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Collective
Once again, it could go deep, it could go down. I have no idea.
It's a great point because it's going up against Jeremy.
Jerry. Just Jerry. Just some guy named Jerry.
All right, for the rest of the night, we're calling Jeremy Jerry.
I gotta think I'm smoking Jewel. Is that Jewel?
Yep, it's Jewel.
Oh, we're smoking Jewel.
I think you're smoking Jewel. I mean, what do you think, Ryan? Do you think that's true, or do you think Jewel's got a chance?
Yeah. Think so for sure. Yeah.
I think you guys don't. I don't know. I think maybe you're overestimating. The correct answer is, in fact, one vote, Clay. Only by one. Too close to call. You, Collective Soul, have it over Jewel, but it's too close to call. It's too close to call, Clay. So right now, Clay, I mean, you kind of thought it, but I don't know. Jewel might dig it out. You know, we might still have it. So don't get.
See, I'm texting Jay Pappas, and he's like, "Why were all your picks the shittiest picks?" So now people just don't get it, man. They just don't get the artistry.
They don't get what you're doing. And Clay, I mean, that's plagued you your whole life. People just don't understand the amazing stuff that you're doing. And I feel bad because I see it and I love it.
You see the vision.
I see the vision, but a lot of people don't, frankly. A lot. The next one is back to a Bradford versus Gerke battle. And we love to see it because we got them both here tonight. This one, of course, is a doozy. Ryan, you remember who you selected first for Sunday?
Oof. No, I don't.
Well, buddy, you selected one of the greatest bands that get higher. Now that's a horrible impression. It's Creed.
Oh, Creed.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ryan,
Creed, who's coming? Creed is coming.
Well, we might all have.
You guys should go see Creed.
What, Ryan? Go ahead. Give me a second here. What are you talking about? You love Creed?
No, I mean, I just saw videos of someone that I know who was at the show, and it looked kind of fun.
You looked into it? You know, hey, I'm not. I think we're all at an age where I'm going to be like, listen, it's hard to be popular. It's hard to make a life at this. So I'm going to respect Creed in the fact that, hey, they lived it. They're still going. Okay, I think all of us would love to have where my main job is just to be a rock star. You know, why not?
Oh, sorry, they're not coming here. They're going to Vegas. They're playing New Year's Eve at Caesars.
Shit.
They're going to be playing higher right at the stroke of midnight.
That is not where I want to be, frankly. That is not where I want to be. The next one is Girk. Do you remember what you got here? I mean, it's on the board right there.
Are we not looking at Creed? Oh no, this is the Creed matchup.
Yes, I mean Rusted Root, Kirk. Rusted Root. I mean, this could be a formidable challenge to Creed, in my opinion. What do you think, Kirk?
It's a little bit out of the mainstream, you know, but I think I don't know. I don't like my chances, but we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. I think that, again, Clay, have you ever come home and you're like, hard day of working, and you're like, put on Rusted Root just to chill out a little bit, Clay?
No.
Okay. Just making sure. Well, Ryan and Clay and Gerke, it turns out a lot of our friends do, because Rusted Root right now is
it's the Pappas effect. The Pappas effect. Mm-hmm. He doesn't get it. People just don't get the vision. They don't get the vision.
They don't. It does say 69, so just pay attention to that. That's pretty cool. 6'9" Rusted Root right now would be moving on. I mean,
I feel like, yeah, no, I know. I feel like the hate for Creed, if I had picked Nickelback, it would have been the same thing.
Yes.
People just have this like visceral hatred for this band, and I understand it, but like, I think people did not see the video that I saw, and so that's why I picked Creed.
You, my friend, again, like Clay, are not going to be remembered in their time for being as prolific as forward thinking. Like I always say, the great Miles Davis said, when one guy was like, I don't get your album, Miles. I don't get it. He said, well, you'll catch up. You'll catch up. And that's what you and Clay and everyone here on this show do, is we're waiting for everybody to catch up and figure out what we're doing here. The next one, it's time for a Gerke Ryan Bradford battle. And this one, Ryan, frankly, doesn't look good because it is an old master and the one and only Willie Nelson. I mean, you've heard of this guy, right, Ryan? He's still going.
I've heard of him.
Doing better than Jimmy Carter, I'll tell you that much, Ryan. You've got the one and only Willie Nelson versus, you know who you got, Ryan? You've got, of course, Everlast.
God.
You got Everlast. It's not looking good, and I haven't even looked at the score yet. I just can get a sense that Willie Nelson might pull a little bit more than the one and only Everlast. And though they have lasted, they're everlasting, I just don't know if they'll last in this quiz. Don't you think, Gerke?
I mean, I think Willie gets bonus points for smoking weed with that corpse.
Oh, that's right.
So he probably gets some bonus points there, and for lasting forever. Yeah.
He lasts on in this quiz, I'll tell you that much. In this playoffs, I mean, 10-5. I think we can call that one, but still close, too close to call. We'll find out next week for sure. But it does look like Willie Nelson will go on, everybody. Willie Nelson looks like he will be going on just like he does in real life. Now, this last one for Sunday is one of these, talk about, it's kind of like Willie Nelson and Everlast, where it's a battle of the old dog, the old standby musician versus a new 1999 choice. This is Jeremy versus Clay, and it is a doozy. It is Jeremy with Elvis Costello.
And
Clay's
this is what I'm talking about. Godsmack. See?
I know, Clay.
This is what I'm talking about.
Is this going to be the one? I mean, Clay.
No, I think I'm going to lose 14-1.
You think you're not going to last this one? Okay. I mean, I don't know, bud. You just never know. You never know what the kids think.
If people don't get the vision, this pick is fucked.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Let me see if I can find. Oh, I know why that's not.
Like in my thing, it should be Godsmack versus Collective Soul versus Limp Bizkit versus Insane Clown Posse in the finals.
It all makes sense to me, Clay. It all makes sense to me, but does it make sense to the people?
No.
You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't. No.
And that's why we must find out here. So what I want to say, I know what it is. Jeremy, I think, made a video for this. Yes, he did. Let us take a look.
So in England, Janine and I saw the very cool new Elvis Costello musical based on the Elia Kazan film A Face in the Crowd. It's pretty cool. I'd check it out if you're in London, you want to see it. Anyway, he's gonna win to whoever he's against. So in England,
we thank Jeremy. He takes the time. You know what I mean, Clay? He takes the goddamn time. And he makes the videos. So we appreciate it. We just appreciate it here. Whew. Let's find out. Godsmack. Do they smack a rock god in Elvis Costello? You know what I mean, guys? You know what I'm saying?
No, I think I'm going to get absolutely torched in this round.
Oof. Ryan, what do you think?
Yeah.
You think
Elvis Costello's not going to. Yeah. It's going to be Godsmack.
People, it's down to one vote. It is just
no way.
One.
Wait, someone got the vision?
Godsmack has got it right now. Godsmack!
Somebody understands.
Somebody understands.
Amazing. This is why these games are played.
This is exactly right. Right now, underdog Godsmack. I don't know if he'll make it past Willie Nelson, but he right now would move on. Wow.
Oh my God.
You thought the people didn't get the vision, Clay? Well, I see the vision happening right now, buddy. I see the vision happening right
Something. There is a wrinkle.
now. Wow. Well, really quick, we'll just run through really quickly to see where it's at, because I don't want to go one by one, but let's take a look really quick at emerging artists. Moby, Ryan, with all the votes against Beth Hart, will move on, Ryan. So your number one pick, Moby, is coming in handy right there. The next one, Gurky, Muse, is looking to kick Jong Entwistle Band. It looks like Gurky, you move
It's
on.
the John Entwistle Band. The reason it's losing is no one knows who John Entwistle is.
Yeah, it's not working out well. Not working out well. Next one, Clay.
So sometimes when Clayton loses, it's because they don't get the vision. Because they haven't heard of the band.
It's true.
No, it's because he spelt the name Jagon.
It's against Clay.
The pick was Jafucked.
Clay, you're right. But don't worry, Clay, because the Super Suckers look like they move on. They move on. They picked your favorite Ricky Pistol, Sticky Pistol.
Sticky Pistol.
And Bijou Phillips, Jeremy's pick, is sorry, Ryan, Push Monkey doesn't look like they'll be going.
No.
I know,
God
buddy.
damn it.
I know.
That's just straight up name recognition right there.
That's sad stuff. We go over to the rave tent. That's why I said rent.
Oh my God.
People.
We did go to the rave tent.
We did go to the rave tent. Oh my God. Full Devil Jacket got one vote. Let's see who did that. I can't. That's kind of weird to me. Let's see.
Yeah, I had like a down ballot anti-Jeremy vote going almost the entire time. So
New England Bill Conroy, the great New England Bill Conroy votes for Full Devil Jacket. We love him, but it looks like Jeremy Matthews' pick of Fat Boy Slim. Get it, guys? Fat Boy Slim. It's country. Ooh, by one vote, Ryan. Too close to call, maybe. The band 3. The band 3 versus DDT. It looks like Clay is going on, but I wanted to read.
Wait. What was my pick?
The band 3. The band 3 versus DDT. Now, I don't think either one of you are fans of this band. Is that fair to say, Ryan?
I have no idea who either one of these people are.
I don't think so. I just don't think so. Now, I will say, this is what I wanted to say, Clay. This is what Steph said in the comments. We'll go through those in a second. She said, Clayton 3, wrong side. I start playing the song, and the first line is something like, she looks like a child, except that she is grown. Get out of here, is what Steph said.
She actually did her research.
She
Jesus.
did the research, and she's like,
If you would do me a favor and let her know I did no research on that.
You don't stand by the lyrics of the band 3? Okay, I'll let her know. But sadly,
a special note.
maybe probably for the better, Ryan. It looks like as of right now, DDT moves
Put that
on.
in the rearview mirror.
And this is the one that people wanted to know what is going to come between Gargantua Soul and two Skinny J's. The people wonder, and they have found out by one vote. Gargantua Soul, Clay. Ryan got you with band 3, but you got him with Gargantua Soul, and it looks like you move on to live.
That's obviously going deep.
Obviously going deep. And this is Gurky's second time with Strange Folk, and he still doesn't lose. 2 times Gurky had Strange Folk, and 2 different times he loses Gigolo Ants. Gigolo Ants go on in that one. And then you guys didn't know this, but I had created really quickly the fans vote. All the remaining bands I put in hierarchy, and it looks like Wyclef Jean goes on, people. He will be moving on. I put him as the number 1 pick for fans. We also have Chemical Brothers, who beat out Our Lady Peace, which actually for a minute was close. So Chemical Brothers move on. Then you've got Megadeth kicking 7 Dust ass. Megadeth continue on. And then the big...
I'm really happy about it.
The fucking asshole. And then finally, Buck Cherry versus Brian Setzer. Brian Setzer!
Oh, well, yeah,
moves on. So we've got that going on. That can,
so where's my corn?
So I forgot to add it when I did this, so I'll have to add it.
Okay, so that overall wild cards.
Yeah, wild card, yeah. So next time I'll do wild card plus round 2, everybody. Round 2. But that's probably for the best, because it doesn't really matter why it's for the best. But anyway, we'll do wild card next time.
Where's my corn?
Where's my corn?
Where's my corn?
Where's
God
my
damn it.
corn? We'll get through that. People, we are past 11 o'clock, so we will just
Call it a night.
We will continue with the soundboard stuff next week. Clay. By the way, next week, Tuesday show. Can everyone do it on Tuesday? Because the Monday's Indigenous Day. Ryan and I will be both returning from Vegas. So
next week
on Monday we will be gone. No show next Monday, but next Tuesday I was thinking, Clay.
I believe I could possibly do that. I'll be, as long as my flight's not delayed, I will be arriving around 7:30, so it should be fine.
Okay. So Ryan, does that work for you? Tuesday show?
Maybe.
Okay. We can also take the week. We can also take the week off.
Might have a lot of shit to do when I get back.
Okay. Well, let's plan on it right now, but we might not have a show. I will still send out the votes so we can at least get the votes going. And we can reveal them as time goes on. But hopefully we'll have a show next Tuesday. So I'm going to plan on it, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Ryan, final thoughts on the show here. Final thoughts on the show.
Lovely show. This was so fun.
Yeah. I love
the Woodstock 99 draft.
It's been fun. It was your idea, baby, and I love it. It was a great idea. So
I laughed, even though I got my ass kicked.
Clay,
it made me laugh.
Well, Gurky, final thoughts on the show. Gurk, final thoughts.
I mean, I feel like I missed a good chunk of it. I don't know if there was. I don't think there was a Mary Worth It.
There was not.
No, there was a really lightning round show.
Oh, I know what I wanted to. Sorry, really quickly. Pause that, Gurk. Pause that thought because there's still more show to have. I did ask some questions, and one of them was, which way do you want to follow Polyester Blend? I threw out Instagram, TikTok profile.
Oh, I bet you had some really interesting responses to some of these questions.
Yeah, so email notifications, and then I said a handwritten letter reminding everyone of the show. So I need to write handwritten letters, it sounds like. But I'm getting closer. I've got a whole plan strategy, but I think Instagram's coming soon. Next one was, what do you guys want from Polyester Blend? So Danny wrote more Danny, handwritten letters. I miss those. Program is too short and only one night a week. I'd like longer shows on more nights. I agree. LIT, don't know. Permanent Comics Corner Band. I wonder who wrote that.
We know who that was.
We know who that was. Balance. I don't know what that means.
I know who wrote Balance.
What does balance mean?
Politically balanced.
Oh, I know who wrote that then. And then actually just a postcard would be fine. Okay.
Our one conservative
friend. What's that? The next one is what was the, who had the best? Who had the best selections? Ryan, the people love your selections. Looks like you're running away with it. Gurky coming in second place, and then Clayton and Jeremy. Ryan, what are your thoughts on people just overall love your selections?
Love it. I mean, the people know what they want.
People know.
I voted for Bradford, actually. I thought his picks were great.
Picks are great. Everyone had to pledge that they would watch the show, like and subscribe. And then the final thing.
I thought, hey, go back to those balloons. I thought it was everyone click no and yes was that little balloon.
Oh. That's probably more accurate though to what actually happened. The next thing, the last thing was, what was the worst selection? And I got to reword it, but I was trying to be like, who was the worst selection? Kid Cock, Insane Clown Bessie, Kid Rock, ? Gurky because he's a liberal media.
Oh shit!
I wonder who wrote that. Scriv, just overall. Clay's Comics Corner, Limp Bizkit, whoever picked that. Anybody who nominated a female. Oh, see, that's Tim Bacon. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. We wonder who wrote that.
Give me something to break.
Sorry, but Clay, it looks like in general. Oh, sorry. There's more. Somebody chose Dave Matthews Band and Kid Rock, and I was bummed about it. Clay. Some of you misspelled Megadeth. Yes, they misspelled a lot of things. There were a bunch. The band whose name is 3. I can't even Google it. People.
Okay.
Those are the responses.
Those are good stuff.
Okay,
good stuff.
Back to that, Gurky. Final thoughts on the show.
I think this Woodstock 99 draft though is shaping up exactly as I envisioned.
We love it. We love to see
people seeing the vision.
So
yes. Yeah, people see the vision. Clay, final thoughts on the show, my friend.
People don't see the vision. Good stuff. I just the amount of work that goes into this. I'm in awe every week. Good job.
Thanks, pal. Thanks.
Thank you.
This is the third draft of the script for tonight, and I'm going to
put on after this. I'm going to put on the who's next and just rock out to Jagon. and whistle space line.
Whistle. I know. There was a lot of flubs.
It's all right. It's all good. And I appreciated, even though I know it was a late show, but we powered through, got it done.
Got it done. All right, people.
Got it done.
For those counting out there, if there is a show, it'll be next Tuesday. If not, we'll be back the following week. Anyone who will be in the Vegas area, Ryan Bradford and I will be down there. Can't wait. People, this has been another edition of Polyester Blend. As we said earlier, our new farewell music. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next week. Polyester Blend.
Poly Blend.